Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I want to get going on some kind of vlogmas for this year. So I figured I would just turn on the camera and just begin. So I think this first video will probably be over the course of the next few days. So sort of like a half of a weekly vlog. That feels very doable to me right now. If you didn't watch my last video, then you might not have heard me explain that I've lost my voice. I'm sure you can hear it. I really don't feel sick. I just lost my voice. I think it's a product of stress and grief from the past couple of weeks. It's just been a lot. So I'm nursing my voice back to health. We have been enjoying today at home, me and the kids. Riley's at home right now for lunch. He's back with the kids watching Daniel Tiger together. It is pouring down rain outside this morning, or this afternoon today. It's been pouring down rain all day long. And while the kids took their morning nap, I went and took a nice hot shower, and I've just been trying to like pull myself together every day. It does help me to move forward with life in the midst of feeling really sad. So I want to use this vlog as an opportunity to just focus on all of the good things that are going on right now in life, even if there is an undercurrent of grief and sadness. My suitcase from being away last weekend is still out, and there are still things in it, so I still haven't completely unpacked. But you know, we're doing one thing after the other. So, okay, let's talk about like updates. Let's see. We have some fun things coming up this week. Tomorrow, Nora and I are going to the local community theater to go see a play. Her cousin, so my niece, and then also our mother's helper are both in the play. It's a Little Princess, and I'm really excited to take Nora. This is the first performance I've ever taken her to, so I'm hoping that she'll enjoy it, and you know, it will capture her for the, you know, for the entirety of the performance. There is an intermission. If push comes to shove, we can always, you know, take a step outside or whatever. But I'm really looking forward to that. That's tomorrow, and then Friday's actually my birthday. So Riley and I are just going out to dinner. That'll be really nice. To have a date night. Hopefully my voice is completely back by then. So I'm wanting to finish unpacking. Obviously, I think I finished my Christmas shopping yesterday. I went online and ordered the last grouping, you know, of gifts. Oh, speaking of Christmas, so the original plan was we went home for Thanksgiving, home meaning my hometown in Maryland. And then we were going to be here for Christmas, and then a few days after Christmas, like I think the 28th, we were going to fly up to Maryland and spend about a week up there and do like a second Christmas up in Maryland with my side of the family. And after Meredith died and I flew out for her funeral and all of that, I just told my mom, I said, I don't really think I have it in me. Traveling with two little ones is a big endeavor, and I just said, I just think we're just gonna go ahead and cancel that trip and stay home. And she said, well, what if we came to you? And I said, yes. So my dad and mom are gonna come here on Christmas Eve, and they're gonna stay with us for a week, which is gonna be perfect. And they were having a hard time anyway because both of my siblings are with their significant others for Christmas, so they're not going to be around on Christmas. And my parents were talking about how sad it will be to wake up in an empty house. And so I was like, I had said at that time, I'm like, well, if you want to come visit us, and she was like, well, you're going to come up right after. Well, once I decided not to do that, now they're coming. So I just had a great time yesterday. I ordered them both a stocking, one with a G for Grammy and one with a P for Pop-Pop. And I ordered them some stocking stuffers, and I got them some gifts. I ordered them a framed family photo of my family from Framebridge, because that was a specific request of my mom's for Christmas this year. She said she wanted a family photo, so I did that. I even ordered them, we meaning me and Riley and my two kids, have matching Christmas pajamas, so I even went on and ordered a pair for my mom and dad so that we can all be matching on Christmas Eve. And it's gonna be really, I think it'll be really fun. I'm really excited that they're coming and that we can all be together. And then when they go home, they'll do Christmas with my siblings. I wish we could do it all together, but we were just all together this past weekend under different circumstances, of course, but you know what I'm saying. You just can only do so much. So it'll be really nice. I think it'll be really, really nice for them to come. And then on Christmas Day, we usually go over to Riley's mom's house, and she's super excited to host this year because she has her new house. And my parents and her and all of Riley's family, we all get along super well. We spend a lot of time all together. We just went to Broken Bow together. We've done that multiple times. We spend a lot of time together with both sides. So his sisters and mom were thrilled when they heard that my parents were coming because we all just get along really well. So I'm super blessed by that. So that's what we're going to do for that. On a whole other note, my egg intolerance is over. I don't know what to say. When I was flying to the funeral and my flight was actually it wasn't that early in the morning. It was like 10 a.m. or something. But I hadn't eaten, and I got to the airport and I was very, very hungry and starting to feel nauseous. And nothing sounded good except for like an egg sandwich. And I thought, I was in such a weird mental space anyway. And I was like, whatever, I'm just going to see what happens. And I ate an egg sandwich and I didn't feel sick. So the next morning, when I was in North Carolina, I woke up and we went out to grab a quick breakfast and I got a coffee and I thought, I'm just going to see if that was a fluke. These are risky moves, by the way, because when I have been eating eggs for the past year and a half, it makes me very, very nauseous. And I just feel really queasy, like I want to lay down. It feels like pregnancy nausea is what it feels like. And so I ate it again. I felt fine. And then I came back and I've been eating. I scrambled an egg this morning. I had one yesterday. Hallelujah. My egg intolerance is over. I don't know what that is about, but I will take it. So I love eating eggs for breakfast. They're so filling and easy, and I'm back to it. So that's Nora's. They're all playing and screaming. So that is that. So there's a little overview of I lost my voice. We have fun things going on this week. My parents are now coming for Christmas, but we're not going up to Maryland anymore. I can eat eggs again. I don't know what else there really is to say. So I thought I would bring you along for the rest of this week. Did I already say it's Wednesday? So I thought I'd bring you along for like maybe Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday or something, and just show you what we've been up to and what's going on in our family in, early December. What day is it? It's the 7th. Of course, it's the 7th. It's 2 days before my birthday. I'm in a weird headspace, let me tell you what. But I just, thought I would film and share. And hopefully it won't be just more of me talking. The past few videos have just been me sitting in front of the camera talking. So hopefully I'll have some fun things to show you and spice up the channel a little bit. Thank y'all for linking arms with me as I walk through this holiday season with the weight of grief and with my family's weight of grief. You guys have been wonderful and I appreciate that. And I'm hoping to, like I said earlier, use this as an opportunity to find the beauty in the devastation, the good things in the hardship. There's a lot. So anywho, welcome to the rest of our week. I'm so glad you guys are here. Oh. Good morning. I never film while I'm driving, but I'm in the Starbucks drive-thru and it's a pretty long line, so I have a second. I just ordered a sugar cookie iced latte situation and I added sweet cream cold foam and I'm very excited about that. So I normally work out on Thursday mornings, but my lungs feel a little bit funny, so we decided to cancel this week and I'll just pick back up next week. So instead of working out, I'm getting a super sugary venti coffee. Bless it. Grace, grace, grace for all things. So funny, while I was in line here getting ready to order, my sweet friend Jessie sent me a Venmo and said, get yourself a coffee today, an early birthday coffee. And I totally did. I was already doing it, and I was like, girl, the Holy Spirit is on you. And so I was really grateful for her. It was really sweet. It made me smile this morning. So I'm having a good morning so far. This lipstick is popping right now. This is one of the House of Color actual lipsticks that they sell. It's like a rust for autumns. I do really like it. It's a bit much with like a Mickey sweatshirt, but I will take it. You know what? Like, sometimes you got to put the lipstick on. I'm listening to worship music right now. I've been listening to the songs that we sang at Meredith's funeral just over and over, and they bring a lot of peace and comfort, I think, in this time. So I'm grateful for that. So I picked up that coffee, and then I got an egg sandwich for myself because apparently I can eat eggs now without getting sick. And then I also grabbed some egg bites for Riley, and I'm going to drop them off at work on my way to my office. So it's about 9:24 about right now, and I'm just getting my day going, getting some coffee, treating myself a little bit. Well, actually being treated by my sweet friend Jessie, so grateful. And then I have quite a bit of work to do, packaging and things like that to do today. But I thought I would say good morning, happy Thursday. And tonight Nora and I are going to the Little Princess play. I'm super looking forward to it. So, all right, it's still not my turn, but we're moving, so I will get off my camera. Okay, here is what I got. It is a venti iced shaken espresso with 6 pumps of sugar cookie syrup, and I even paid to add the sprinkles on top. And here's my husband, who just shaved his mustache this morning. I was showing them what I got.
What would you get?
It's an iced shaken espresso with sugar cookie syrup in it, which is so good, and sweet cream cold foam, and I added the sprinkles on top. You want to taste it? Instead of working out, I just got a sugar coffee.
Really good.
Really good. It's not as sweet as I thought it was going to be.
No, I was going to say that.
It's really good.
Because of the espresso, I guess.
Yeah. Your egg bites.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I love you.
I love you.
All right, I'll see you soon.
Bye. I'm still printing your stuff.
Okay. To let me know when it's done, I'll come get it.
Okay.
All right, love you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, it's a few minutes after 5 o'clock. I haven't talked in a while. I forgot that I lost my voice. And the sound of my voice just surprised me. Anyway, it's after 5 o'clock. I just finished packaging up all of the orders that I'm going to get done today. I'll probably come back tomorrow, and definitely will be back on Saturday to do some more. But I'm going to head to the grocery store to grab flowers for the 2 sweet little girls that are in the performance tonight in the theater production, and then go home and pick up Nora, and we're going to go. Good morning and happy Friday. I just went and picked up a Starbucks because today is my birthday, so I got a free Starbucks drink today. Last night was so much fun. Nora and I went to the local theater and saw what's it called? Is it A Little Princess or The Little Princess? I think it's A Little Princess. We saw that play. It was super cute. And then we went and got ice cream afterwards. She absolutely loved the whole experience. We had such a fun time. So that's what we did last night. And then this morning, I just loaded the kids up so I could go get my birthday Starbucks. I got Nora a cake pop, and then we are sitting out front of Riley's office here. We went in to see him and say hi. And now we're going to head home because it's getting close to be nap time, and everyone's kind of tired. But I thought I would say good morning and happy Friday on this beautiful December day. It's like 60 degrees. It's lovely. Hey guys, it is, let's see, it's a little after 3 in the afternoon, and I just took a 3-hour about nap. I got both kids down for their nap at 12:15, and I thought, I'm pretty tired. I'm just going to go lay down. And I have both of their monitors in here, so I thought once one of them wakes up, I'll go and grab them. And they're both still asleep. I don't know what kind of miracle this is, but I will definitely take it. So I'm just going to let them sleep. I'm just hanging out, resting. I did the Flutter Habit lashes this morning. I do them sometimes. I think I had like 8 sets and I have like 1 left. So I've done them, I think I got them about 6 months ago. So I've done them every once in a while over the course of the past 6 months. I really like them. I've gotten better and better at applying them. And so I wanted to put them on this morning for my birthday. They're cool. They're like these little lightweight lash segments that you mount under on the bottom of your lash line. Anyway, I think I have a referral code that gets you a few bucks off or something. So if you're interested, It would be a great stocking stuffer or great for, you know, Christmas time or whatever. I would love to get back into going in and getting lash extensions put on like every 2 weeks. I did that while I was pregnant with Nora and I loved them, but I just haven't been able to find the time to commit to that. So this is a great alternative on days like today when it's like, I just want to be a little extra glam today as I take a nap for 3 hours. That was like the best birthday gift I could ever ask for, is just getting some really good rest. I really don't feel that sick, as I've said I think 15 times in this vlog, but I feel just worn out. Grief is exhausting in and of itself, and then, you know, obviously there's something going on, so that's that. Riley is still at work. He will be home probably in the next couple of hours. I think he's coming home a little early. I know I briefly mentioned in the car earlier how much fun Nora and I had last night. It was so sweet. It was just so sweet. She had such a good time. I loved it so much. I'm gonna go get a little snack because our reservation's at 6 and that's in 3 more hours. And I'm gonna be hungry by then. So I'm gonna go eat a little something, a little snack. And that's the update. A very low-key, wonderful birthday today. I'm just looking forward to going out on a date night with Riley, and my mother-in-law is gonna watch the kids. Now I'm like, you know, when you take a nap and then you're extra sleepy. I feel that right now. All right, I just wanted to briefly show you. I bought myself 2 things for my birthday this year. Things that I have wanted, well, one thing that I've wanted to try for a super long time, and one thing that caught my eye on an Instagram ad. So the thing that caught my eye on an Instagram ad is, this is a headband from a company called Headbands of Hope. And you can choose, there are all these really cool sparkly headbands, and this one is like a deep green and gold, and I just love it. I wore it last night. And it harmonizes so perfectly with all of my autumn color palette, and I just love it for like a little bit of bling. So I got that for myself. And then this I've wanted to try for so long. This is the Williams-Sonoma hot chocolate. What makes this special is that it's actually like chocolate shavings. Can you see that? It looks so good. So you add some of that to, you know, your steamed milk and have like really decadent hot chocolate. And I've always wanted to try that. And then I thought adding a shot of espresso and making it like a really good mocha sounded really good. So these are my birthday gifts to myself. Riley and I aren't really exchanging birthday gifts this year. He got me a couple of things, which was really sweet. We just said, well, because both of our birthdays are in December, we're like, we'll just go out to dinner together. So that's really our birthday gifts to each other. But he got me a really cool Yeti coffee, like large size coffee tumbler. I feel like I'm not using the right words for that. Like a large coffee mug. He has one and I always steal his, so he got me one of my own, which is really sweet. And then I also have had, my phone has been dying really quickly, so he got me this really nice charger that is like a portable charger. So it's awesome. So that's what I got from him. Really grateful that he got me anything, because we had discussed like no gifts. But I think it's really sweet. So anyway, but these are the things I got for myself. Just a little hot cocoa, and then my little headband. I might wear my headband tonight. I wore it last night, like I said. It's just, I loved wearing it. They have like a multicolored one that I really like too, but it was out of stock. So I went with a more subdued one that's more subdued. It's just sparkles, but that matches my autumn tones more. So I'm thinking actually maybe tonight I might wear this sweater in this kind of teal-y color with this. Put that right up at the front of my closet because that is a good option. All right, just wanted to share. Hello from me and my hot date. We're heading to go out to dinner for my birthday. We're going to our very favorite restaurant of all time, which is called Hannah's off the Square in Denton, Texas. So it's a short drive, so we're gonna head on down there. My mother-in-law is graciously watching our kids, and I am so excited for a night out, and I'm really hungry. So all around, I'm just excited. How about you?
Yeah, I'm really hungry, and it'll be really nice to go out.
Yeah, it will be. It's been a minute. That's what we're doing. We can have music and we'll flag it for copyright.
What if you sang it?
Why don't you? Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, right with your nose so bright. Why don't you explain what's going on?
You know what it is. You know what it is. It's one of those kooky, crazy houses with the radio stations. This house does this every year across from a church in town, and they have the music playing and the little show going on. It's my favorite. Happy birthday, baby.
Thank you.
Blair wanted to do this for her birthday.
No, I didn't. We just ended up here. I don't know why we're here.
You don't want to be here?
We don't even have Nora with us.
You don't want to be here?
I mean, this isn't like my favorite thing on earth, but it's very nice.
What don't you like about it?
It's just not, I don't really know like what I'm supposed to do.
You look at all the little flashing lights.
It's just kind of like a cluster.
Yeah, it's very choreographed and like, oh, they're doing Frozen, I think.
I think it would be really fun if Nora was here.
She would like this.
Yes.
I'm glad they're doing it again this year. We can bring the kids back. Okay.
Good morning. Me too. Good morning and happy Saturday. My voice is coming back day by day. Nora doesn't actually watch Paw Patrol. We've just never really watched it, but she always likes their toys. I think she just likes the dogs. That's right. So I just put Colin down for his morning nap. Riley went up to work because he has a lot of work to do at this time of year, especially for me, for my shop. So I got Nora this little gingerbread house to do. We did one when we were up in Maryland for Thanksgiving, and she loved it.
You got me hot two diapers.
Yeah, I did. It actually looks more like crackers or something. It doesn't have that dark gingerbread color, but it'll be great. So I'm gonna get it set up here for her, and then we're gonna go ahead and decorate it together while Colin sleeps. The other thing I'm gonna work on while he's asleep and once I get her set up with the decorating is mailing out our Christmas cards for this year. So this is what they look like. They have gold foil. Yes, that's right.
Papa come out.
They are coming. So it says rejoice in gold foil, and then at the bottom it says the Lamb family, also in gold foil, and then this precious picture of my angel babies. Look at her curls and his sweet little face. And then on the back, I have individual photos of both of them, so cute, and then just like a little blurb about each of them at this age. So I need to stuff these in the envelopes.
Okay.
Yeah, so Nora's cleaning up the puzzle. Our house is a disaster zone right now, but we're just living through it, right, Nora?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to get these ready for mailing, and she's gonna have time to decorate. So that's what we're up to on this Saturday morning. Nora, what are you doing?
Then we did the house.
You're decorating the house
Yeah.
with all of your candy?
Uh-oh. Okay, Mommy.
You got some on you? That's okay. Wow, I like what you've done so far with the gumdrops.
I like it.
You like it, you like it, you like it.
Oh,
I did some globs of icing on
I
on
don't
both sides of the roof so that she could stick candy onto
I
it too.
need balls.
You need the little balls. Oh, I like the little red ones. So cute. I love you, Nora. I love your hair, and I love everything about you and your personality. Look at her curls. They just grow up and up and up. They're actually getting pretty long. Soon they'll come down. Look how long. Boing! I love you so much. Hey guys, I'm up at my office now. It's Saturday evening. I think it's only like 6 o'clock p.m., but you know, it's such a time warp with the weather. What am I trying to say? with the sun setting so early in the wintertime, I always, like, it feels like it's 11 o'clock at night. And I'm actually really shaky right now because I am up here working and I have my headphones in and I'm just doing my thing. And someone just knocked on my office door. And I like peeked out. I didn't open the door because it's locked. And so but I couldn't see the person because of the glare. I have the lights on in here and then it's dark outside. And it was a big man and he was like asking for directions for somewhere around town and he's like yelling and I was like, it like totally spooked me. Totally spooked me. It doesn't help that I'm watching Dateline right now, but I was like, I just kept the door closed and told him where he needed to go and he went on his way. So I think he was genuinely just asking, but I don't like to be spooked at all, and especially something like that. I'm not expecting anyone. I'm in my zone, in my flow of work, and suddenly there's like a knock at the door. I'm like, okay, and it's not daytime. I can't see. That's happened a few other times where people thought my office was a different office, but it's not as alarming to me when it's daytime and I can clearly see them, but I couldn't see them. And anyway, it's all good. It has been a very interesting week. It has been a week where I'm really fighting to find the joy of the Christmas season and making memories with my kids and Riley and, just enjoying, my birthday yesterday. There's never been a year where aging has felt like more of a gift, and growing older has felt like more of a gift. Actually, my cousin who just died, Meredith, her birthday is in a week from today. So it's just, you really get hit with reality. The interesting thing about grief, this is really the first time for me that I have had someone close to me die who it felt like an untimely death. When my mom died 2 years ago, I think she died in the middle of 2020. She had been, because of how spunky she was, she had been saying for 4 years prior to her death that she was ready to die. She wanted to go be with Jesus. She was tired of living in her earthly body with all the pain and, mobility issues and things that come with old age. And it was very sad to say goodbye to her and know that I would never give her a hug again. But it wasn't a shocking death. It wasn't a sudden death. And really, her funeral weekend that we did was truly what I would call a celebration of life. I mean, it was just remembering what an incredible woman she had been and was, and, a mother to 9 children, basically a single mom to 9 children. Anyway, so the grief that I have felt in grieving the loss of my grandmother is a completely different type of grief than what I feel here. There was no semblance of devastation in losing my mom, just kind of like a peaceful sadness, if that makes sense. Like, I know I'll see her again one day and I know she's where she wants to be. And this is completely different. I was in such shock, such profound shock after I found out about Meredith's passing, that I did not cry. I was literally sitting at my parents' house and staring at the wall. And I just felt like it was just hours that I was just staring at the wall. I couldn't move forward. I was in this very strange, frozen, shocked state. It just didn't feel real. I couldn't wrap my head around it. I couldn't even access like a deep level of sadness because I was just so stunned and so shocked at that time. I am so grateful that I had the chance, the opportunity. I was able to make the trip and attend her funeral. because it was such a healthy thing, I think, to see my family and be able to actually grieve. Being there, the shock left and the grief settled in, and I wept, and I sobbed at her funeral, and over the course of that weekend, and I'm glad that I did. I felt like there was something wrong with me, that I hadn't cried in, I had like shed a tear or two, but I don't know. I'm sure there are some of you who have been in a similar situation, and everyone truly does grieve differently. And the shock of it was really intense. The feeling of shock, like I could feel my blood rushing through my ears, and I could hear my heartbeat in my ears, and I felt like my vision was dizzy, like I was in this state of shock, and it lasted for like 2 to 3 days. And I don't even really, it's all a complete blur. I don't really remember. I mean, Riley was there, obviously taking care of the kids, but like everything's just really like a fog. And so this week after I went to the funeral and just wept, I feel like this week has been, I've been able to actually really be on a journey of grief and not just being in shock. And I have listened to music and cried and held my kids and cried. And Riley and I were talking last night when we went out to dinner, and we were both just crying, talking about this death. So that's sort of where my head is right now. It's been a very something different than I've ever felt or experienced before. And sadly, I know many of you, because you have reached out to me with just the kindest messages, have been through something similar. And it is, it's really, really, really hard. It's just horrible, awful, all of those words, devastating, shocking. So if you would continue to keep Meredith and her sons and husband and parents and sister specifically in your prayers over this holiday season, because they have to face her birthday coming up here shortly, and then of course, Christmas and New Year's and all of it. So it's going to be a long, hard journey. I put on my Elon sweatshirt, which is where I went to college, which is, where Meredith went. And I put it on, and it just like hit me like a ton of bricks. And Riley had said to me very early on, after we found out that she had died, he said, this is something you'll think about every day for the rest of your life. And it's something that will stick with you. And he's definitely spot on with that. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do, instead of doing vlogmas, the traditional vlogmas, which would be, I would have, done 25 days, which obviously for obvious reasons that did not happen. And what I'm going to do is do the 12 days of Christmas. So I'll do like the 12 days of vlogmas. So I'll do all the way up until, with the 25th, Christmas Day being Vlogmas Day 12. Now, I might end up going a couple of days past that, because I think I would like to include Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. But I think something like that is going to be what my plan is. I will tell you that I already have contracts signed with 2 different companies. One is Aura Frames, to do another short ad for them at the beginning of a video. And I'm really actually excited about that, because first of all, we absolutely love the one that we have. We have it set up in our kitchen, and I just added pictures to it yesterday. I literally love it so much. But they sent me another one for this other ad that I'm going to share, and we're going to gift it to my mother-in-law for Christmas. I'm really looking forward to that. And then the other one is for that prana mat, which is that acupressure mat, which I am completely obsessed with. I've been using it every single night, and I feel like with whatever I have going on, this like laryngitis situation, and then the waves of emotions and whatnot, I fell asleep on it the other night. It really, really has been helping me. It is so good for my nervous system. I just love it. It's just this mat that has all these little spikes on it, and you lay on it. When you first lay down, it hurts. And then after 5 or 10 minutes, it starts, your whole body feels warm, and this like soothing feeling washes over you, and I totally love it. So I was supposed to post those ads like last week, but for obvious reasons, I reached out to the companies. They gave me an extension. So those are all coming up. I always appreciate if you thumbs up those videos. That really helps me, and I appreciate that so much. So that, I think, is what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do 12 days of Christmas vlogmas. I will be back here in just a couple of days, hopefully. And I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you soon, hopefully for the 12 days of vlogmas.